I'm thinking deep about the shallow sex. I blame the kisses you pressed on my neck. Felt just like warm coals, girl, I can't complain. Last thing I wanna hear is that you felt the same. Last thing that I need is another love. Last thing that I expected grinding in the club. I can tell there's something there by looking at your face. But I lie and say it ain't, so I don't run away. Cause I'm waiting
There
to
we go.
Oh,
What's
welcome.
happening?
This part 2 with our special guest G Smiff, who you were just, getting the grace of experiencing one of his song babies.
One of his song eggs that he laid.
Yeah. So we open this podcast with just a really brief discussion on marketing and social media.
Yeah, and like really, that was also talking about like what he's working on now,
Right.
like for the most part.
Yeah.
For his music.
Yeah, definitely. And we also took kind of an inside look at some of the back end work and mixing that is involved with, musical projects, especially as far as G is concerned.
And why up until now he's not really started to pump music out, and now he's about to turn
ready.
up the knob a little
He's
bit.
Ready. And then we kind of dove into, the importance of, at the start of experimenting with your music and the importance of getting feedback so you can know kind of what your market is.
Yep, and then we bounced over to beef with songwriter and streaming platforms.
Yeah, and the Music Modernization Act.
There it is. And then I kind of touched on a little bit, but like what he's working on now.
Yeah, some freestyles in the future, some single releases, and
a lot of hip hop talk in that.
Yeah,
little
hip hop
discussion
talking.
There. Yeah.
Pimp walking. And G kind of went.
talks.
Yeah, he went into his techniques on freestyling and stuff.
And then
yeah, we kind of went into some video talk just quickly and some creative programs.
this man does it all, you know.
Yeah, he does do a
That's
lot.
what I was kind of trying to. I was like, where do I even go next? And exactly what I'm trying to say for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then
So his plans for this year too came along with that.
Yeah.
And then having time to work on artistry instead of working on his mixes so much. So.
And it's been a great, awesome 2 episodes.
Oh yeah.
With G.
Thanks for sticking with us.
It was great.
We got next one.
Yeah.
Next week will be fire as well.
Yeah. So
thank you for
keep
listening.
your ears
to,
open for the next episode. Little respect fest. Oh, shout out to our sponsors, Strong Body and Shaw Audio. Peace.
I'm eating a chocolate covered coffee bean.
On.
little respect.
You want one?
I'll take one.
Y'all got condenser microphones, so it'd be real nice. You want one?
Nah, I'm all right, man.
I'll.
That's good. That's good.
Y'all killing me.
I wonder how many people are like, I'm fucking turning this off.
Hey, what if that's like their first episode?
Man, for some people it might be.
Hey, some people, they might be.
That's all right. Here,
They might be hooked.
I got another one for you.
Been working on this one all day.
All right, got some more coffee.
Okay.
We haven't got blown away yet.
Yeah, and it said it was supposed to get worse at 8:30.
about to get
but we're
worse.
Kosher. We're kosher.
All right. Well, we're back with G Smiff.
Back with G Smith. You said
What's
you had a
happening, boy?
couple things that you wanted to.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Do you go first? Huh?
Do you want me to go first?
Shut up.
I was just wanting to.
Really about what I was wanting to talk about was towards the end of college when it started to get juicy, maybe when you started doing more shows, started doing more mixes, started to produce for more people, started doing more collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
What's something that like really stuck out to you? Something that was not necessarily like is like super like successful, like got a bunch of plays or anything like that, like anything. Could have been like your mixes got way better, or I felt like that in college towards the end especially.
I felt like
Anything.
towards the end of college, I was sort of getting more on the right path.
Yeah.
In what way?
In the regards of just getting the music out there, getting a nice reception, knowing how to package and release things
Okay.
properly. Because
Around the time I started to graduate was I dropped Wave. You know what I'm saying?
Clean.
The package that I had on that, the release, you know, I felt like was pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
You know, and
I was
now
a fan.
I appreciate it, man. Like I had like a whole
Dude,
commercial
I was
and
so
stuff
hyped
like that.
about that motherfucking song.
Oh yeah.
I played that thing
Yeah.
so many times.
Yeah, I built the hype.
Me too.
I built the hype around that. And I from there on, I just been testing out things.
I just wanted to drown
As
in
far
the
as-
waves.
As far as marketing goes, or as far as the style of music goes, or
Style of music.
what have you been testing out more than anything?
Okay, I've been testing out marketing.
Okay.
It's important. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
I've
And
been
with all the apps and stuff. No wonder you're mad about the Instagram thing.
Exactly, man. That really
just
pissed
fucking
me
with
off.
you.
Nah, for real though.
But yeah.
And
Do
like
you
the
use
way,
anything else?
Um,
I know, girl, it's hot.
mainly it's Instagram. I do Twitter every now and again, and I'm starting to get more into Facebook as well.
Okay, so you got a page on there. Yeah, and you have
Yeah.
to do that to make like an artist page on Instagram, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's why I have unofficial moose on Facebook and
Unofficial moves.
Yeah,
official
it's-
moose.
Unofficial moose. Unofficially official moose.
It's me, dude. I should have made my name unofficial moose.
You couldn't name your name an animal, right? Is that what it?
Yeah. I mean, you just can't just have moose. Like you ain't a moose. Like
You can't.
nobody knows it's my brand. Like
can't just be
Facebook's
moose.
like I don't give a shit if that's your brand. You're not having at moose.
Damn,
Like I'm like, all right, well,
that's kind of fucked up.
yeah, I know.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Mark
That was like
Zuckerberg.
the-
If I could have a conversation with you, I'd say a lot.
The Zuck. You got to talk to the Zuck, man.
What the Zuck?
Dude, I gotta get my feet off this ball. I keep
You don't zucked
little
up.
fidget foot over here.
Gross.
But yeah, and another thing that was started to click was
Ogre toes.
me and my man's Quan. We started going heavy on the features and getting some
Now,
People
where's Quan
bubbling.
from?
where I'm from, man.
yeah.
Really?
the
So do you guys
DMV.
work through
Hey.
online or does he live here?
Oh, we work through online, and
Okay.
sometimes he comes down here, and sometimes I go back home.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, and that's what I thought. Go
What
ahead.
It's a connected world. I was gonna say, I can't remember like the group at all, but what was this group that you were a part of, weren't you?
There was one
like
back home. It was
Oh,
like
back
a
home?
collective
What?
kind of
Yeah, the
thing,
collective.
right?
I don't.
It was called The Group.
No shit.
Yeah. But we worded
you
it
serious?
dead ass. We worded it like the grow up though. So like.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you not remember that?
I mean, I
That's
didn't. That's like my. That's like how the
Mind blown.
subconscious works.
Dude, we need it for times like now.
Yeah. You need that. You need like a flex bomb or something.
Okay. That's the closest.
See, that's what I said. The Flex Bomb. Or
Yeah.
who was it? Who else did I say? Did I say Funkmaster Flex?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I didn't get that wrong.
I think you did.
Anyway,
I will
I've
edit
said,
it in
I've said
post,
some
man.
dumb shit on this podcast anyway, so
It's
it don't
all
matter.
good.
But so you started to step up. So do you guys work well together? Do you just inspire each other, or why is it that you guys, you know what I mean? What turned that up?
Mainly,
He
it's
could
just-
match your work ethic.
Yeah, he got the drive, man. He got the drive. So when I have an idea and I can't finish it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm tapped out with the idea because
Yeah.
I make the beats and then I rap on it.
Mhm.
I send it him. I send it his way. If
He
can
make
come-
beats too.
No, he doesn't make beats.
Okay.
But if he can come up with an idea, and sometimes, like a lot of the times, we come up with something that's sort of unorthodox that not a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then after we get out of that creative state, I go back into the mixing and I try to do like post production, air quotes,
Yeah.
air quotes post production, and I make it lit, and
Yeah. He has a plug-in that he loads up and just hits the lit button,
yeah, just the lit button.
and then everything comes to life.
Exactly. But man, we've been going crazy as of recently, man. We got
Project.
no, no,
Damn
no project, but we did.
You need to drop a project.
we
I
did-
think you would be a good conceptual album artist, like Kendrick.
Yeah, man, I
I
tried
think
it.
you could do that.
I'm working on one right now.
Like
I'm-
a story.
Yeah, I wanted to do one that I drop in May, but man,
It's getting close to May.
exactly. So I contact
That
two
has
mix
came up
engineers.
so much. Everybody's like, May's
I
close.
exactly. I contacted two mix engineers and they both flaked. Yeah,
No,
I needed to get this thing out quick, because I'm a slow mixer. I'll admit it.
I don't think. Well, I don't know how long it takes you to mix. I just
A
think
brick.
you're overcritical.
I am. That's what makes me slow mix.
She's looking at me like for sure.
Yeah, she knows.
But
She knows.
But yeah, I mean, I thought I've like I told you in the last thing you sent me. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to critique your stuff because, and I'm being honest, like it's really hard to critique it because I know you're looking for something. I know you want me to say something that you can fix, and I really don't have anything to say.
God damn it!
And that's always about mixing, like every time.
Yeah,
like
man.
I know you're like, oh man, I don't know how it's not mixed yet. And like when mine's like it's not mixed yet, it's like I didn't even make the buses yet. You know what I mean? Like, and you're not mixed yet is just like you're not happy with it. And since you've been, and it's the other thing of like, I can't imagine writing to a song. Like I can't imagine how you would feel recording a song in general. Like as an artist, because you had to listen to it so many times and play it so many times and then turn around and sit in the mixing session. Like Austin sat through mixing sessions with me, a lot of them. And the Drumming Bird album that I helped work on, I don't know if I told you about that or not.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
But he sat in a lot of the sessions and it was like you gotta go through that. Like it's like you're sitting hearing the same song all the time and like making sure that it's good and like the way that you want it, the way that you hear it in your head is like it's tough because you listen to it so many times
at the same time playing it out.
Yep. But the toughest part about me, toughest part to me is not. It doesn't get old to me. You know,
if it's good music, it shouldn't.
Exactly. But the thing that gets to me is
I disagree.
That's why I listen to Waves.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm serious.
I did too.
I just get frustrated, man, because like I'm not at a point in my career and in my experience where I can make what I want to hear, like what I hear in my head. I can't put that out just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that experience.
I just think it's exactly it's experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like with doing it more and more and more and more, you get good at it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I think, and this has always been kind of my opinion as far as it goes, like, I think that it's good how much you know about mixing and where you can get with it. But I think that it's also worth having someone else mix it because you can focus on the artistry.
Facts, man.
It's just, we were talking about this last night. It's like, if you're going to put out an album, it's smarter for you to give it to an engineer that can mix it, even if you got to pay a little bit for it, because you can be a jack of all trades. You can. Don't get me wrong. People can do it.
Yeah.
But it's just better when you have more than one set of ears on it, or more than, one person working on it. It's, it takes teams for people to get stuff done.
Yeah, y'all seen these credits? A lot of hip hop albums, they like the high credits, but if you can find it, it's clientele. I mean, no, my bad, not clientele, but the credit is long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The credit is long.
Yeah. They're extensive. It's crazy. Like,
really
I mean, you wouldn't know
extensive.
who, like, it's almost any genre anymore. Like, there's a ton of people, and it's not just like, I'm also speaking to the fact that it's not just the song itself, like working on the song, also like marketing, getting it out there, getting it on like iTunes, Spotify and stuff. I know that stuff is kind of easier now with different services and stuff, but you're acting as every part of a record label.
Yep, you gotta do the
And
copyright.
that's also my point, though. Like, you have to focus on so much of that stuff that also focusing on the mix doesn't help. Yeah, I don't even think it helps you. You know what I mean? Like, it drives you kind of crazy. Like, it would drive me crazy.
Yeah, man. The way I look at it is, I need pro mix now, but I ain't got that juice. I don't got that pro mix juice right now. I don't got the experience in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mid major. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in my mind,
I know how you feel exactly.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm like, I need pro mix now. It's got to be pro mix.
Yep.
I need that.
I mean, I'm still a firm believer in, and you guys can give your opinions on this because a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I've seen a lot of people do it as far as people that are famous. If you really pay attention, and you guys have seen it too, they do a lot of shit that's not just 100% amazing. Like, it's like when people come out, especially hip hop, people just put stuff out all the time.
Yeah.
They put stuff out continuously.
Yeah. And I heard some talk. I can't remember where I heard this, but I heard like, you'll hear this song on radio where you can, like, if you're actually tuned in to like the mixing side or just you're very into the audio side of music, He said that you can hear like this bad miking technique
Mm-hmm.
in this song, and people will catch on to that, and that'll be a trend. So they turn something that's actually not good for the music into a trend, and they don't have any reasoning for why they're doing that. It's just
They don't know what
because
they're doing.
something that. So I do that like
You're good.
every podcast, but I guess I'm very
Speaking with your hands.
yeah. But yeah, that stuff can catch on into a trend.
And that's
weird.
That speaks to the fact that like about the creativity over being a musician or being an engineer or like all the technical parts of it. You don't have to necessarily know all that stuff, and you can make it good, but also it's worth putting stuff out and kind of getting it done just to do it. Like even if you're not going to be like, hey, check out all my new music and da-da-da-da, like just put it out on SoundCloud and get like 5 followers on SoundCloud that'll like actually listen to your shit. And then you have a little bit of feedback, and then, you know, you can share your links or whatever and let people hear it and like get feedback and just keep growing. But if you just keep making it yourself and don't put anything out, I just think that a lot of people hold themselves back. And I know that especially now, especially with like Instagram and stuff like that, people are like, I have to have an image. Like if you want to brand yourself as an artist, you have to have an image, you have to have a sound, you have to just be a certain way. And I feel like it holds people back from not actually being what they could be, because, you know, and one of my favorite examples is, I think you say XXX Tentacion.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
That boy.
He like, have you listened to his SoundCloud?
Nah.
Okay. You go ahead and check that out and tell me about people making different kinds of music. This man made anything from pop to metal to R&B to hardcore rap and then he mixed and end up what caught on more than anything was his really emotional stuff with like some acoustic guitar and some drums in it, like a sample, or his hard stuff, and it's violent. It's a violent form of music. It's like super distorted. He's yelling, like that's what caught on. But he didn't know that without putting out a bunch of stuff, and then whatever hit. I mean, it don't matter who you are. Like if the right people, like a few people hear it and they like it. Like, did Waves get a decent amount of streams?
Yeah, man, it did.
Okay, so that was because I think, I don't know how much marketing you actually did do, but you're not getting it, like all the plays aren't just one person.
No.
So like if the song's good, it gets a lot of streams, most likely it's because the people that listen to it the first time are playing it multiple times.
Yep.
And that's how you know stuff's good. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be that you got it to 1,000 people. If you get it to 10 people and they all listen to it 100 times, you're getting a lot of streams. And that's what and then that's how it spreads. My point is, if it's good, it'll get streams. If not, like it'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Been testing the waters, man. 2018, now 2019, been testing these waters, you know what I'm saying? I dropped Level Up.
When did you put that out?
Level Up, I put that out in like, October. Around October.
Okay.
It alright.
I honestly feel like unless I just forgot to add it to my library. I mean, obviously I've heard a lot of your stuff because we've worked together a lot, and like I've heard some of your stuff that has been one way 2 years ago, and now it came out and it's like way different than it was like ever. So I've heard a lot of the stuff already, but I didn't know if I think I missed that drop of Level Up.
Yeah, that was.
I don't remember it coming out. Because I was looking at your songs the other day and I didn't have that in my library, and I was like, why?
Well, that's fine, because I actually was doing one of those just surprise type things. You know, you just drop it, you know, you tell people about it and you see what happens.
Yep.
You know, on that occasion, it didn't pop that well. You know,
it was one of those things you're just kind of trying out.
Yeah, exactly. That was a song that me and Quan did like a few years ago. You know, we put it out on SoundCloud. It did.
So you're also really good at that. Like being able to, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you have a lot of patience.
Bro, I got a shit ton of patience, man.
You can watch grass grow.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Like, it's crazy. To me, I'm like, if I'm not still digging it next week, I'm not working on it. I'm making something new.
Yeah, man.
And that's a bad habit, dude. It's a bad habit of mine. That's why there's like a lot of beats I haven't finished.
The long game. Yo, you know that LMA song, Boot Up?
Yeah.
That thing dropped 2 years before it blew up. Sheck West Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
Same type of thing, man.
Really?
Same type of thing, yes.
Damn. He
Yeah.
was supposed to play Breakaway last year, and I don't think he showed up. But I was excited to see him.
He had hoes calling his phone, man.
That's funny. Oh man. So, I mean,
Oh, there was this one thing that I wanted to just mention a little bit, since we're all kind of in this.
hot room, dude. It's hot up here.
We're all affected by this, being in the music industry.
You're about to get emotional.
No, not emotional at all. I just want to talk about the how Amazon, Spotify, Google, maybe I feel like there's others in that group who are trying to overturn the Music Modernization Act.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to elaborate. When you say overturn, as in
So we already have law in place that passed recently that
It's been within, was it last year?
I think it was last year, but it permitted that, songwriters get paid for get a bigger percentage of royalties, as they should. They increased the mechanical royalty rate. I believe that's how it works. It was like supposed to be. I'm not going to speak on that because some of that information could be false. But anyway, it helps songwriters increase their pay by 44%. And so streaming services like Amazon's, Spotify, and Google
Trying to get rid of it.
are trying to overturn that law.
Bunch of greedy ass.
that sounds very greasy.
It's very greasy, and I know a lot of people who have. Well,
That's
not a lot of
greasy.
people. I know a couple people who have canceled their Spotify subscriptions and switched to Apple Music because Apple Music is standalone.
Yo, hold on. So didn't are people like going crazy over Spotify right now?
What do you mean?
Like, are they like mad at Spotify for something?
Yeah, because they're trying to.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well I forget what it was, but it wasn't explained that way to me this morning. Someone told me about it this morning, and it was not explained that way to me. I don't remember
How
exactly.
was it explained
I don't
to
remember
you?
exactly, so I'm not gonna speak on it. But I know that it wasn't that they were trying to overturn that. I just heard though that people are outraged at Spotify. But
Yeah, there's a.
that's crazy.
And they
so
all
it's not
filed-
just Spotify though.
No, they all filed separate lawsuits, so it's not like they're all.
What?
Yeah, so Spotify
Lawsuits against who?
the government. It's just to overrule the Music Modernization Act.
Yo,
That's
wild.
real greasy. That's money gluttony.
That
That's
is
greed
Oh
to the
yeah,
bone.
and without the
Ricky.
songwriters that they're stealing money from, they
You know
do
what
not
that's
have a
from?
business model.
Exactly. Spotify right now, man, is the only one that I know of that you can get in contact with the curators yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard about people doing that.
but
And so they pretty much have like a monopoly. They have a stronghold on that market,
Yeah, they do.
that side of the market, and now they want to play that.
they want to play that game. But they're gonna. I mean, they're
Also, you make
they're billions in debt.
You make a great point
Oh, word.
about who? Spotify?
Spotify. They were. This was like last year as well. I read that they had to sell. I don't know. It's like they sold because they were like $1.4 billion in debt, which is a lot of dough. A lot of dough.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And
Wonder if that adds, like, do people's personal debt add to the national debt or no?
no,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
that's
no.
just our government fucking up. Okay. Never
No,
mind,
that's not
onward.
the U.S. It's not a U.S. company. Spotify is not a U.S. company.
No, I was talking about the country's debt.
What are they,
Oh.
Norwegian? I think they're Norwegian.
Sweden.
Oh,
Sweden.
missed it by that much.
I mean, but the other good point that you do bring up about Spotify a lot when we talk Apple Music in comparison to Spotify.
I love this talk.
They have a freemium service.
A freemium service.
So
So
you can get on there for free and you can utilize the platform. You don't have to pay for it.
yeah, so the songwriters on those spins are not getting paid, but Spotify's still getting paid because they have advertisements. So it takes
Wait, you don't get paid if it gets played without a paid subscription?
well, you do, but
You have to get
so
paid.
this is the difference. It takes since all of Apple Music's paid subscribers are paid subscribers. It only takes 70 streams to equate to like $1. while it takes Spotify subscribers 130 streams to equate to $1.
Really? Is this true?
Yes, this is true. I learned we saw this in class. There was this guy who came in and it was in Deborah Wagnan's class.
People get paid less
by
if you're listening to the music for free off of like Spotify,
on Spotify,
even though they're still getting paid for
even if you're a
advertisers.
subscriber.
Because the thing about the advertisers is that you only listen to the advertisements if you don't pay for it.
Dude,
but you get paid less, but they get more money.
Listen, even if you're a paid
You see what I'm
subscriber to
saying?
Spotify, your streams are counting for less, just because it's diluted by the.
So it counts for more if you use the free service.
What are you saying?
Do you get more money for the stream if it's on the free, if you're using the free version of Spotify, or if you pay for it? So if I listen to your song,
you're getting the same because.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's different.
No, I'm just saying that since Spotify has unpaid subscribers, it dilutes how much those streams are worth on Spotify, coming from Spotify. So it doesn't matter if you're a paid subscriber on Spotify or unpaid subscriber on Spotify, your streams are equating to the same stream. But it just takes more streams to equate to $1 for
Why, though?
Because there's unpaid people using the service.
What? I'm confused. So they pay the artists less because people are listening to it for free.
No, they're not paying them less. It takes longer to accrue that amount of money for that artist because they allow free subscribers. It just takes longer to.
That means they're worth less.
That means their value. Yeah, a stream.
So what? So the money from the stream is dictated by the paid users.
Very
I thought
much
it's
so.
the same rate no matter what. If it's the same rate no matter what for one stream, it should count for the same amount of money on iTunes, or Apple Music. You see what I'm saying? Like
No,
a stream is a stream.
A stream is a stream within a certain streaming service.
So I thought the money didn't come from. So they all have their own different rates. Are we getting out of the ballpark of what we know what we're talking about? Because
No.
I will gladly stop asking you questions, but I'm just intrigued by this, honestly.
No. So all of Apple Music subscribers are paid.
I get that, but what I'm saying is, doesn't a stream on Apple Music equal the same amount as a stream on Spotify?
No.
Why? Because
Because of
is the amount that you get from one stream dictated by the amount of money coming in from the users or from the advertisers?
Well, with Apple Music, there is no advertisers, so they're getting paid more by Apple Music streams, and there is no advertisement. So the advertisement dictates really nothing. The thing that makes the dictation is the fact that there is an unpaid version of Spotify. So there's no money coming in for those songwriters because they're not getting paid for those streams.
That's what I'm saying. So you're saying the money the songwriters are getting paid is coming from the people paying for the service.
Correct. The people listening to those songs.
So a stream isn't worth shit if you're listening to it as a free user.
Basically,
that's what I asked earlier, and you said there's no difference.
Well, there kind of isn't a difference in the Spotify realm because on that streaming service,
it equals out. Like there's one rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes 70 streams to equate to $1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it all mattered about advertisers.
No, not at all.
But you're right. There's no advertisers on Apple Music.
That's the only reason Spotify can, hold itself up at all is because they need those advertisers because they have unpaid subscribers.
Bro, they got to get so much money from advertisers. You have to.
Stacks.
You have to.
Massive.
I'm
Stacks,
sweating
racks.
up here.
Because it's the biggest. It is, I'm pretty sure it's the streaming service with the most subscribers, but that's going to go down, obviously.
Dude, can I get a prescription for Apple Music, please?
Yeah, you can now. If you switch to Verizon, they'll pay for 6 months.
Hey, holla, boy. Okay, so what's okay? Sorry, we got off track, but what are you working on now? G.
Well, man, I got these project airplanes that I'm building.
Okay,
It's my new hobby.
all right.
Yes. But when I'm not doing
Dude,
that,
I'm trying to paint one.
Yo, man,
Bring 'em over, we'll
I
paint
need
next
like the
time.
racer red on one of them. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
I got you.
But other than that, when I'm not doing that, man, what I'm doing is I was working on this this LP.
Okay.
It was like going to be conceptual, like you were saying earlier.
I think you could do a good one of those.
Yo, man, that's my bag, man.
I really think
love to
that
do
you
that.
could do a good one of those. We've been talking about doing one forever, but
Yeah.
I think that you could do a good one of those.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And I plan on doing it, just
Yeah.
not on this run.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
the way I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna throw out singles.
Yes.
I'm a flood it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna flood
Thank
it.
you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Thank
flood
you.
it.
Finally.
Yeah, man.
I just feel like people aren't doing it.
It's easier to get
Yeah.
playlisted with singles.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah, and I was
Huge point.
Exactly.
That's a great point.
That's the main driving point why I want to do this, man. Because
And
I was thinking
also
about it. Like, damn, if I drop these all at the same time, like me getting the placements on these Spotify's, like pitching it, is going to be fucking hell.
And that's a chance for you to try out different styles too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
I really hope you do use that to your advantage, even if you just do the SoundCloud game. Because, like, you could probably get the way that you work, you could probably lay out a good process for yourself to get a quick mix that's pretty decent, and maybe
Yep.
throw a limiter on the master, and
Yep.
don't make it crazy, and put a bunch out on SoundCloud
Yeah.
and pump those and see which ones get a reaction. Did you know people do that? See which one they get a reaction from, and then
Yeah.
put the single out on iTunes.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, y'all
And
remember?
you know how to play SoundCloud, so
Yes.
worth it for you.
Y'all remember those freestyles I was dropping last year?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were doing some numbers.
See?
They're coming
Yeah,
back
dude.
2019. Y'all
Let's
hear
do
this?
it. Let's do it.
Freestyles
Okay,
coming.
now this is gonna be. I don't know if you. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna ask it. Are they really freestyles, or is that just what they're called? Because there's a common misconception with hip hop
Yeah.
that people freestyle and then they do put songs out that are called freestyles, and it's not really, but it's like over maybe a popular beat or like different shit like that. So I'm asking, what's your definition of that?
Man, I'm
For
gonna
as
say
far as you putting out songs,
I'm gonna say both.
both.
Yeah.
So you do a little bit of freestyling in there.
Yeah, it's 50-50 actually.
Do you like kind of like write real quick, like Lil Wayne or something?
Nah,
Like when you're in
man. The way I do it is just like Lil Wayne. I'll go in there and I'll rap, see how far as I can go before I get stumped or it starts getting whacked.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I keep that. And if
And you
I
cut it.
yeah, and
Do you
I-
still have it set up like in where you record, like with a monitor and a mouse? You did for a while, right? So you could
I
like
do,
edit
yeah,
on
yeah,
Pro
I do,
Tools
I
while
do.
you record, like it's
Yeah,
right by your mic.
Yeah, I still got that
That's-
set up.
That's so clever.
But the joint is sometimes I don't like the delivery, so then I'll write it down,
Okay,
and that's when the writing comes in.
that makes sense.
So then I'll go back and I'll spice it up.
Do you end up having like a default mode that you go into when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go in here and like kind of wing it? Like, do you kind of have like a way, like almost a certain way that you freestyle that you're like, this would be better written, but the lyrics are cool? Does it make sense? 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like
I
when
say that.
people go to freestyle, like they have like you always did, Dusty. Dusty's a freestyle. Fucking. Did you ever hear him freestyle?
Oh yeah,
Dusty?
we used to freestyle.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
right.
Used to
Okay, this
freestyle.
motherfucker was fire. He's still
Yeah.
clever. He's still
yeah,
clever.
but I've been-
dude,
I haven't
you
done
were
it in a
good.
long
okay.
time.
Are you talking about
You were good.
cleverness? You talking about cleverness?
Well, no, I'm talking about delivery. Like, but what I'm saying is like when he would freestyle, he kind of has like it was like the same style every time.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, when
But
I like to freestyle.
different lyrics and all that, different topics.
Yeah.
But it was like a default almost. When
Okay.
when you freestyle. So I'm
Okay.
saying when you go
Yeah,
into the
yeah, I
booth
got
with
you.
it, does it depend on the beat or?
Nah, man. Mainly,
Kind of like your safe word that you throw in a freestyle to help you keep rolling.
I don't have safe words, but my main thing is it's never really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's never really on no hard like, oh, I got so much.
$3 million.
Exactly. I got so many guns. I got these Glocks to make your body pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of that. I don't got none of that. It's mostly like
No growling on the mic.
No.
Thank
It's
you.
mostly like I like to do comedy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to throw in some
Like the clown.
yeah, really. I like to make people laugh when I'm freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And I like to throw in some cartoon references, sports references,
Yeah, yeah.
anime, all that stuff. You
What's
know,
your favorite
shit
cartoon?
like favorite cartoon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Man, SpongeBob.
For real?
I think I
Yeah,
knew that.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I think I knew that.
SpongeBob's good.
Yeah, buddy.
SpongeBob's fire.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm ready.
You can't be SpongeBob. Man was always
Krusty
ready.
Krab pizza.
Is the pizza
Yo!
for you
That was
and me?
just like it.
I like that. Wasn't that in the movie, or was it no? Was
No.
it not?
That's a
It was like
episode.
like the first season.
Krusty Krab.
Exactly. I used to love to do this like my leg. That was my boy right there. He used to talk shit in the back all the time. He'd be
So
like,
you're gonna do.
oh, brother, this guy. That
So
dude,
let me
man, I
ask you
love
an
it.
honest question.
What's up?
It has to be
real.
honest if you're gonna ask it.
Be real. I gotta back this camera up. You're cut off. Are you gonna release more music
Yes,
this
sir.
year?
Yes, sir.
Like a substantial amount.
Yes, sir. The original
Swear.
plan, man, was to drop 3 EPs.
Wow.
Yeah, Brockhampton style. But I'm like, I'm just gonna do the singles.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit them with the singles.
Hit them with the singles.
Oh, you got the music on. Had to hit it a cappella.
Are you getting dialed in over there
Yeah,
with
I
the?
got it. Sorry, dude. I'm sweating. Literally, it's hot in here. Are you hot? I'm drinking coffee too, so it doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Coffee.
I'm not terrible, but if you guys are,
Jeez, So more freestyles, more singles. Do you have a plan? Do you know when anything's coming out? What's this looking like?
Man, I'm
Because
trying
I
to.
want to know.
Yeah.
Because Dusty and I, from time to time, have this conversation. That's why I make sure I drive the point home every time I talk to you about working on music and shit.
For sure.
You gotta have more shit.
Yeah.
You're fucking good.
Yeah.
You're good. And I don't say that about. I don't like drive that point home to a lot of people.
Yep.
And I've never done that to anybody that raps.
Yep.
Maybe 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're fucking pretty good. You should work on some more stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you're legit.
Yo, people sleep on me so hard, and
Yeah.
it's my own fault.
Well,
I can't even knock them.
I'm glad you said that because I would argue it's because you don't have as many songs out. And
Exactly.
you haven't had that one that's like, man, I thought Wave was like that though.
Yeah, I thought so
Good
too.
song, bro.
But it was the first one. It was the first one. The first
Yeah.
one with the full package. First one on Spotify.
Yeah.
It had to die.
Yeah.
It had to die. So new ones
Still get
could come.
streams?
Oh yeah, still getting streams. Still
Really?
on playlists.
Did you ever get really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep. So when it comes to the songs, yeah, man, that's what I'm about in 2019, and that's why I wanted to get these mix engineers and stop trying to do it so much myself.
So you
For
don't
that
have
purpose.
one right now?
Nope.
Did we talk about that kind of?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah,
So maybe we can work something out.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But that's my kryptonite. The mixing for me, because I'm a slow mixer, man. I accept it. I'm a slow mixer. That's my kryptonite, man. When it comes to this, everything else, I'm busting people's ass, man. I'm
And
busting
if you
people's
had,
ass.
just think if you had that much more time to focus on that stuff. You know what I'm
It-
saying?
yeah.
it'd
And
be
it
a
helps
rap.
too that you like pre-mix
no
stuff.
pun intended.
Yeah.
So like, and I have, if you use Waves and Slate especially,
Yeah.
I have every Waves plugin,
Okay.
and then I have Slate.
Okay.
So everything will open up on my computer.
Bet.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you could even pre-mix, send me those, or bring those, and then I can use where like, cause some people have like a really good way of when they mix their stuff for a while. Do you remember Demetrius that we had class with?
Yep.
I worked with him for a little bit, and he would bring me some of the stuff that he had,
Mm-hmm.
like just to play for me.
Yeah.
And it was like the way he mixed his vocals was like very good and specific though. Like I had to copy his settings on different plugins that I had because he worked in Logic and I didn't have the same plugins.
Yeah.
But he had a really cool way of making his vocal sound. And if I would have been able to transfer that over, it would have helped a lot because he knows his vocal and what sound he's going for more than anything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so if you kind of do that for your stuff and you're like, this is the sound that I want, maybe it's like for the bridge, I want my vocal to sound like this or whatever, you can put that stuff on there and like I can take a reference and kind of work from there. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
Which
Bet.
is, I mean, I think it's easier. That way I can have an idea of where you're going for it, where
Yeah,
you're
man.
going with it.
Yeah. 2019, man. I got to build a team.
Swag.
I got to build a team, man. I can't do it all myself, man. My back getting tired.
You need K money for them videos and them pictures.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
And then there's some cool video editors around Nashville area.
Oh, no. No, that's me.
No? Do you
Yo.
do a lot of video editing?
I do all my video editing, and I've done some for other people too. I love it.
Dude, we
I
talked about
love
that.
it.
So we talked about that with Garrett.
What do you use?
Yeah, what do you use?
Man, I was using Adobe Premiere
Okay.
and After Effects, but I stopped using them because Adobe on some bullshit, man.
What do you mean?
They on this subscription based, which is not rent to own type style.
Yeah, I'm on.
Can you
there.
buy it?
No.
No.
So
You can't buy it anymore?
you're paying monthly for life, and that's whack. That's whack. So I can't.
It is kind of whack, especially for someone like me that has an older computer, because like I don't really, as long as the version's good,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do that Pro Tools. I'm glad you told me about that, Dusty. But like I need to get a version and like stick, like not update, like just pay to have. I pay for Pro Tools right now monthly, which kind of sucks, but
yeah. I was paying monthly for Pro Tools too, man. I was like, man, I'm getting sick of this.
$25.
It's up to 25.
God, I'm pretty sure mine is.
I don't even know what my
Adobe
Creative Cloud subscription
They
is
will
right
also, if you have an account and then you cancel, they'll usually give you like or they come around, especially if you're subscribed to the email, and like do $30 a month for a year every once in a while. And I just grabbed that because it was gonna cost me $60.
Yeah, I was paying $32, and I got sick of it, man.
Yeah,
sick of it.
I pay for it because it's worth it.
I think that's what I pay.
32.
Yeah,
it's for all the apps. You can do just Photoshop and Lightroom.
Yeah, I know, but I've been thinking about
packages.
it. I've been thinking about it, and I think looking into the future, I think like what I do with graphics, I think that's going to expand. So I don't feel like and I don't want to cut myself off of those things and be locked into a subscription that I'll have to pay out before I can get those. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's a good point.
So, and it's really expensive to buy out a subscription with Adobe. They get you there too.
Forget that, man.
Yeah.
Forget that. So what I'm doing with editing right now, I'm using Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, that's what Garrett
I'm
said.
just moving the mouse.
That's what Garrett said he used.
Man. That's what I started off with.
Yeah.
Final Cut Pro. Yeah. I love that, and I love doing
Do you like
photo
it better
editing.
than Premiere?
I wouldn't say all that.
No.
But I'm learning it more and more.
It's still really good. though, right?
It's powerful, man. There was like a point in time, like I want to say 3 years ago, man, where it just bombed. They did some crazy changes. They took away everything, made it like super simple.
Did
too
they
simple.
They come back? Like,
They came
spring
back strong.
back? Okay.
Yeah. So now
So
it's on par with Premiere now, which is dope. So I went back over there. But I do photo editing as well.
Okay, I've been getting into that recently myself.
Oh man, that's also fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I use Lightroom and
Oh
Photoshop.
yeah, me too. Hey, let me tell you this. What kind of phone do you have?
I got the iPhone X.
Okay.
S Max.
Okay, so do you know about Lightroom on your phone where it's like a seamless transition between mobile and Lightroom on your desktop? You can,
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
He says it's powerful as shit.
Yeah.
I don't actually like the Lightroom app on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your issue?
My issue is that
Customer support.
customer
Shut
support.
up.
Okay.
No, what I really don't like is, man, I like the all the sliders. I like to see all the sliders.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I go in on my computer and I just really play around till I see something that I like.
You can do better work on but like if you're on the go and like if you're on your social media and you're just wanting, like you could even do some people might think this is extra to put on like your stories, but like before you put something on your stories, you want to make it look a little bit cleaner, throw it into your Lightroom on your phone.
Oh, I do all that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
don't do it
stories
for my
legit.
stories.
Yeah.
You don't?
I post too much for that. Always.
Well, it doesn't take too long when you get your routine.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was
But
a shot.
I like to I kind of like I do more videos than anything on my story.
Yeah.
So I just like to just grab and go.
Grab
Just boom and boom.
Grab and go.
Boom
Or
and boom.
Coconut Joe.
That's right.
I don't
Bars.
know. But, woo.
They ain't even know.
Check that. I'll have gold records one day. Just I want to release like in my future, like that day that I do decide to have kids, I want to be release an album called Dad the Rapper and just be a dad rapper.
Oh, you trying to go in.
Trying to go in.
That's kind of cool. I like.
Oh,
Hey, let me
man.
produce it.
Call him Big Daddy Raps or I don't know.
I'm an A&R. Let's do it.
Big Daddy Raps.
Let's do it, man.
So anything else, like you told us about what you're going to be putting out and obviously like different stuff that you're working on. Is there anything that you want to talk about that is coming out soon? Any stuff you're working on for anyone else that's coming out or that's out recently? Or you're just kind of just working and seeing what comes up?
in January,
January.
I had a homeboy,
January.
he started, to get into this rapping thing, man. He hit me up. He's like, hello? Yeah, man. This is hey, this is E, man. I'm trying to do some rap stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is my first go around. I'm like, all right, man, let's do it. So he
From
went
here or?
No, back home in the
Back
DMV.
home?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he hits me up. He sends me some songs he was working on at the studio, Midi East, and he sends it to me. I'm like, yo,
Fire.
yeah.
Dope.
So I mixed this stuff. He put it out, like no packaging, no word of mouth, no nothing, man. It was doing numbers on Instagram.
Really?
Popping up on some blogs. I know blogs is kind of outdated.
No,
but
they're not.
No,
I don't think so.
They're coming back, but
I think they're still hot. You just have to know how to work it.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of ones that are popping out here, but it was hitting up on YouTube, different channels on YouTube as well.
That's dope.
Hey,
Yeah, it was running up. It was running up.
Popping.
One of the new things is like getting it to like vloggers and stuff.
Yeah,
And getting it in their videos.
Exactly,
YouTube
exactly.
is popping,
yeah.
but
so,
not
Dude,
paying
did you do that?
songwriters.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I mixed it.
No, did you put like have you like shot your songs to different like videographers or like YouTube people?
Not yet. Building the budget up for it.
Dude, don't even do it. Just like drop it off to people.
No,
Be like, yo, like,
I'm going for the big fish.
Were you trying to get them to pay you for it?
No,
Oh, you're just.
I'm
as
gonna
far
pay them
as
for the
people-
placement. Yeah,
Oh well,
I'm
I mean,
going for
the
the
more
big
ears, the
fish.
better. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Yeah.
get on a lot of like even like people's instructional videos and stuff.
I'm
like,
trying to
you can
get
give them beats
PewDiePie.
and stuff.
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie needs to play my records, man.
Who's PewDiePie?
PewDiePie.
Bro, you don't know who PewDiePie
oh,
is, bro? Yo, he's the #1 YouTuber on YouTube right now. I don't watch him personally,
Is
but
he?
I just know it's
He's the #1 YouTuber on YouTube. YouTubing.
Yo, he's been #1 for 6 years straight, man. It's
What's he
ridiculous.
do?
He does gaming. He does comedy.
Yeah, he
PewDiePie.
he just
He's
like
got an
a-
app.
You watch?
He has a fucking
No, I
app.
don't watch him. But
Yeah, I don't watch him either, man, but I know about him.
Listen,
He's doing
you guys,
numbers.
You guys watching?
numbers. He's doing numbers.
Man, I don't watch him.
Ninja's coming for him though.
Dude.
I don't think so.
Uh,
But so y'all know Amine, Reel It In, right?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yes.
Reel It In, his song Reel It In.
That's how you say his name.
Amina. Yeah.
Amine.
Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was Amina.
Reel it in.
I'm kidding.
So the dude who made the beat for Reel It In, right? Quan hit him up, and he was like, "Yo, can we get some beats?" He was like, "Yeah." So that PMF record was him. He produced that one. LDG Beats. Shout out to LDG Beats.
Okay.
LGD beats.
No, LDG Beats.
Oh.
I gotta say it right, man, because you know
LD.
I knew it was coming.
we gotta
I knew it was coming.
we gotta keep this relationship strong, man.
I wanted to say something because it was close, and I was like, nope. And Dusty came through strong. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, man. So
Oh yeah, and tell people what DMV stands for too, because
Yes.
that stands for DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
and that's the area.
That's
of,
the area.
It's like where all the states meet up.
Yes, the metropolitan area. If you in Richmond, you've gone too far. You're not included.
Dude, I drove through DC once, just
Yeah.
once. It's weird.
I never been over there, dude.
Dude, it's
Some of
like
the streets?
it's surreal to me.
Some on the streets or what?
No, just seeing like the buildings that you have only seen on TV ever.
Seeing the history
like
of
multiple
the United
times. Like
States.
I saw it from the highway.
Yeah.
And what did we see? Like the what's it? Is Pentagon there?
Yeah, the Pentagon.
Yeah, I seen the Pentagon.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
like
yeah, man.
it's just weird.
Yeah.
It was really weird. It was like that's real. Like that's a real thing.
Yeah, man. It's a real moment, man. I feel like that in New York, but in DC not so much because I've been there too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, definitely.
What's
like,
that like living there?
What is?
Normal as fuck.
Nah, man, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. You know what I'm saying? I like the
Did you get on
museums.
TV?
Huh?
Did you get on TV?
Did I get on TV?
I don't know.
Not over there.
Oh, okay.
I did in
Did you?
Dallas one time.
No, did you really?
Yeah, I got on TV in Dallas.
Yeah,
one
for
time.
getting arrested, you little shit.
Oh wow. Yeah, 7-year-old me.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
bullshit.
I
I'm
was
bullshit.
about to say,
That would have been crazy
shit,
though.
that would've
I've
been
been like
funny.
fucking. What's that dude who's like?
Hell, I got the cops called on me a couple times. I don't have fireworks, other bullshit.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say the fireworks, but it's
Yeah.
like the what's that little kid? Me and my friend I like to do hood rat shit with my friend. I
Yeah.
smoke with cigarettes.
When we get in there and we smoke with cigarettes.
smoke with cigarettes because it's fun.
But yeah, it's got to be. So it's cool. You like ground. Like okay, so we didn't actually talk about that part. So Texas to Virginia.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Take me
So you moved there.
Yeah, man. I
When?
moved there about like 2003.
Okay.
Late 2002, 2003, man. Yeah, cause my dad, right? He's a lawyer
Okay.
for the government,
Okay.
right? And he got a job for FEMA.
Okay.
So he moved up. He moved us all up there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So then that's why going to Virginia Tech wasn't a move for you. I mean, you moved, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like you had to go far. That's because you were talking about going out of state for college. It's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
it's
leaving
definitely
home.
different.
So, that's just, it's like I don't know. I imagine you found it more, I would guess, more, I don't want to say rewarding, but more like you feel more obligated to do something significant, or like just be more on top of your shit. Like when I met you, you weren't partying a bunch of shit. Like when you went to Virginia Tech, you were like, fuck it.
Yeah, I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
I was doing my thing. But yeah, man, when it comes to that, it's when it comes to that, yeah, man, I had to get it right, man. I had to get it right. The DMV has a lot of prestigious people there.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, you know, DC obviously, but also in Maryland, in PG County, man, it's like one of the top 5 wealthiest black communities in all of America, and actually like fucking 3 out of the 5 are in Maryland.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in Maryland, and Virginia's
East Coast is different, cuz.
Yeah.
I went out there.
Yeah.
Twice.
What do you mean different?
It's like that.
Dude,
it's like
East
that.
Coast. I don't have a ton of experience from people from the East Coast. Okay? But on the coast, they're just, I don't know. They're nice. They're all right. I just feel like they're
Yo, son, what shoes you wear?
Not.
Hey, what's your shoe size, man? What's your shoe size?
I ain't got no shoes on.
Hey, B, what's good with you? It's a whole bunch of that.
I didn't experience that, but I felt like people were less patient.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, man. You gotta get it.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
But I will also say, like, anyone, I'm not saying this is East Coast, but close enough. Everyone I've met from, like, Boston area, I fucking love them. Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's considered East Coast.
Yeah, Boston's East Coast.
Okay. Well, they're, like, I get along with them. But they're assholes. Yeah. But I get along with them.
Smoking that weed on the harbor.
On the harbor.
On the harbor.
Smoking weed on the harbor, getting high, bruh.
All right, well, you brought us a new track
for sure
tonight, and
yes, sir.
Like I said, this will be out not next Monday.
This will be out in 3 weeks.
This will be out, in 3 weeks from now.
In your time.
So
listener time. So
thanks for coming.
Yeah, before we get off here,
hey,
we really appreciate.
Thanks for having me here, man.
Appreciate you coming.
Absolutely.
Been great to dice it up.
I'm glad we didn't get caught up by the tornado.
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless.
It's about to be. What's that woman's name? The Wizard of Oz up in here.
Wicked Witch of the West, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that who you're talking about, or are you talking about, was it Dorothy?
Both of them.
Oh.
There's a conspiracy theory that Dorothy is the Wicked Witch.
I'm going to have to look into that.
Oh, y'all ain't hear about this?
Are you serious?
Yeah, buddy.
Rolling like a big shot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you've now entered the dark web.
Let's not get into that other dark web story you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I heard a crazy dark web story the other day, or today. But it was off YouTube. Who, for all I know, it was made up. But it was interesting. Thanks for coming again. Yeah. Good seeing you. Hopefully, we'll make some time this year to do some shit. Like we say this every year, but
for sure,
we'll do something.
New year, new me.
You know what I'm saying? So give us an intro to the new joint that you brought us.
All right, man. So this one right here is a love song. It's called Deep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's called Deep. It's about partying, living it up, not really expecting so much. And then when you come across a person that just changes all of that, all your conceptions that you had about what it means to, be in love, and that just all goes out the window, and it's deep and it's awesome. Here we go.
I'm thinking deep about the shallow sex. I blame the kisses you pressed on my neck. Felt just like warm coals, girl, I can't complain. Last thing I wanna hear is that you felt the same. Last thing that I need is another love. Last thing that I expected grinding in this club. I can tell there's something there by looking at your face. But I lie and say it ain't, so I don't run away. Cause I'm way too deep about the shallow sex. I'm in too deep, this darkness, set this death. Damn. I love the thrill, so I hold my breath, yeah. You got me bustin' like a loaded 10, yeah. In the hands of a hot hit team with a chip in the shoulder. I mean, you see, I got that drive, that's why you riding with me. All I wanted was the zoom, zoom, and that boom, boom. To be honest, my chest go boom, boom. Bay is too soon, I ain't pressed. But it ain't been like this in a minute, like a breath of fresh air. But getting polluted by bitches, I love the vibe when we kick it. Love you got your own money, love your butt when it switches and you don't know every nigga. Goddamn, now if I had $1 for every time I heard that's my brother, I'd be rich as a bitch, slick. Hate that shit, cause if I say that's my sissy, I'll be quick to get busy, trying to blow up my phone now. I know the game, I'm a freaking vet. I'm a pro with juking women that they Vicky, yes. Why you had to go and make it all passionate? I almost said the L word, but I had to snag the shit. Been thinking way too fully about this empty sex. Half the reason I've been dodging texts. Last thing that I need is another love. But damn, you fit me like a fucking glove. What's up?
Damn, G.